We're buttoning up some details. Just got this today. It's a 4-inch aluminum drive shaft. I managed to get it locally, believe it or not. Canada Auto here in Winnipeg built this thing for me, custom size and everything. $900 Canadian. Couldn't believe it. All right, let's try it. Let's throw this in there. Make sure it fits. Uh-oh. Somebody got something wrong. Let's see. What's going on here? Okay, I see what the problem is. There is a notch. You can't just put it anywhere. It's gotta have the notches line up. Try this again. Ha 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 ha! Success. Victory is mine. This is that battery hold down I was telling you about. It bolts in there. These 3 bolts here were above the frame rail, which is on the other side. So I used riv nuts there, but these ones go through to the other side, and then it's got these stainless steel serrated nuts that go on the back side. And then, well, I'll show you how it goes. These are stainless, so really should be always putting anti-seize on them. Of course, that means they're getting all anti-seize all over me too. And there you go. Battery is solidly mounted in there. It's not going anywhere. Push that down there. Job done.
The Red Bulls, and they had to do a lot of work on the car. They changed the side pod in 2022 because they're looking to stand it reliably. If they don't have that extra, I'm optimistic.
So West End Rad welded this bung on for me in one day, thanks to them. Great job. And now I need to hook this thing up here and send my coolant hose that way. Now, I may have miscalculated the exact location of that. Maybe I should have moved it over this way a little bit because I may have some little clearance issues here. We're going to see about that. I'll have to test fit things and see. And I got this, this is supposed to be, this was described on the Summit Race, on the Summit Racing website as a expansion tank, but it is not an expansion tank. It, you know, it has the inlet and outlet there. That's fine. That's cool. I can make those work. No problem. But the problem is this, when this is tight on, this still vents, and an expansion tank can't have that unless this is a radiator cap, and it's not a radiator cap. It's just a regular cap. So I think I'm going to cap this off, like a plug it. I think I'll plug this and, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I could, actually, no, I can use this. I can run from my steam hose, which is somewhere in that neighborhood. I can run my steam hose into here, and then that one there would go down to my coolant hose, at least according to the online diagram I found of how to do LS motor, coolant system, hose routing stuff, you know, that's what I'll do. So yeah, that's, all right, well, let's try to bolt this all in here and run my coolant hoses. Okay, the problem with the hose was actually I didn't have the rad low enough. Now that's low enough, it clears, that elbow clears, but here's the problem. The fan fouled on the sway bar. You can just see the sway bar there. So I need to get myself a slimline fan. This one's just a little too thick, or I'm gonna have to put pusher fans on it. I'll have to look into it. But I don't need that right now to get this, all the lines hooked up. I can worry about the fans later. We'll see what happens. Oh my God. Is there ever going to be an end to all the fittings? Like an end to the ends? that I have to get. I went down to my local speed shop and I just, a couple things. Needed a T-fitting for the, the hose that comes out of this expansion tank and that. And the only way I could get a T-fitting was to go with an AN fitting, which of course meant that I had to get all the ends. More fittings, more fittings. Oh, if you hear something playing in the background, that's Bridget bought me a 45-inch Roku TV that I have up in the wall, and I'm watching YouTube while filming a YouTube video. So it's sort of an Inception kind of moment going on right there. So if that's what you may hear in the background a little bit. Anyways, so I think I got the fittings and hose I need to go one step closer. I do wrestle with this stuff. Like, you've seen that most of the car is either black, red, or white. I wrestle with this polished aluminum stuff because, like, this oil tank is aluminum and that one over there and the radiator is aluminum. And do they clash? Does the aluminum clash with the rest of the engine compartment? I don't know. Do I paint this or powder coat it? I don't know. It's not a show car. It'll be a car I can take to shows, but it's not a show car. It's a race car. Do I spend money that I really shouldn't on powder coating this stuff? I don't know. We're just gonna throw it in here as it is and decide later, because I can always pull it out and paint it or whatever. Okay, kids, radiator is in, expansion tank is in. It seems to be working. As soon as I start it, coolant starts coming through this hose over here, around, and it starts coming in here like pretty steady. And I maintained this radiator cap. I hope it works, don't know. But this cap here doesn't vent, right? So this is just on there. And anyways, I started the car up, as you saw in the little video. Started up, put it in gear, ran it through the gears. It's got way better throttle response. And it's got a 186 thermostat in it, and at 192 degrees, the heat started going into the lower hose, so I know all that's working. I do not have fans on this radiator, so I do need to do that. I also tested the power steering, left, right, all that stuff. Gotta check my levels. I have vent hoses. These are the vent hoses for the valve covers. I just got those plumbed up and into here. And so all that, everything seems to be a-okay. Everything seems to be awesome. So, I don't know. I ordered tires. I have a set of Nankang 315/3018s coming in. So I don't have wheels, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those tires in. I'm going to use my tire fitment tool and try to figure out exactly what offset I need for those. I want to run the same wheels front and rear so that I can rotate the tires, because I imagine I'll be wearing out these ones faster than those ones. So anyways, yeah, everything seems to be great. Air fuel ratios and all that stuff seem to be awesome. And yeah, okay. That's where we're at right now with it. And we'll see you in the next one.